guys, what's up? Scottish Duck here, once again. Right, I told myself I'd do this video. It's something I've been wanting to do for quite a while, and I'm running out of time because I'm doing a wee 20th anniversary celebration thing here in the new, because you see enough of them, don't you? I guess as we're all getting older, so are the games we love, and yeah, that's pretty much all you can say really, isn't it? But that game that I'm talking about today is something very, very near and dear to me. And that is this right here, Knight's Journey of Dreams. Yeah, I'm gonna sit here before the 7th of October, because that was when this game came out in Europe. It came out in other bits of the world at earlier dates. It came out here last, so I'm just like, right, I better hurry up and do this before the 7th. And I'm just going to talk about why it means so much to me, basically. Now, it's funny, when I try to tell people how much I love Knights, you know, I always find myself a bit of a loss, because it almost is one of those things that you can't explain, or at least I can't, you know? But I'm going to try it here anyway, but I'll say this. I had an idea for a top 10 list, that I never did because it was morbid as fuck. And that was top 10 games I would like to be buried with, you know? Like, it's morbid shit, isn't it? And I had a few games that I wanted to put on it, but one game that was definitely on it was Knights. I'll stick this up here, actually. Was Knights, you know? And I wouldn't have put, like, any Sonic games on it. I wouldn't have put Shenmue on it, because I'm a fuck going to be laid to rest, and my eternal soul is going to be constantly reminded of the fact that Shenmue 1 and 2 exist and no Shenmue 3 didn't, you know? I'd never be able to rest in peace, no chance. But with Knights, definitely. Because this is the hard part here. Okay, how about we start off with what Knights meant to me as I was growing up. Knights was always like a fucking enigma, you know? Because obviously I was very highly into Sonic a lot, and when it got to like the Dreamcast era and stuff, you know, after the Sega Saturn obviously, Sonic Team was very fond of the character clearly, and put Knights references in like all of their games. You know, you found Knights references in like Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, I think you found some in Phantasy Star as well, and yeah, they clearly had a lot of love for Knights, and I kind of always noticed this like purple jester thing in some of the games I was playing growing up, and not really knowing what the fuck he even was, you know. I was just like, okay, that looks Sonic-y, okay. I don't think I really properly got around to researching what Knights actually was until this game got announced. Knight's Journey of Dreams, released in like late 2007, early 2008 for some. And yeah, when this got announced, I was just like, oh, I know that, fuck, that's that thing that I always see in the Sonic games. So I decided to do a bit of research, and sure enough, I was reminded that, because I guess I'd sort of like picked it up as time went on, but it wasn't until that game got announced that I properly sat down and noticed, oh yeah, Knights is this other game that Sonic Team did. So I'm like, okay, before this new Wii game comes out, I'm gonna try and see if I can get my hands on the Sega Saturn one. So yeah, I got the one with the built-in control, well, not the built-in controller, but the extra controller that actually had an analog stick, so you could control Knights in the air perfectly, and I just fell in love, I really did. And I also fell in love with the Wii game, right? A lot of people don't like this. I thought it was amazing to the point where I'm not sure if I like this more than the first one or not. I know there's a lot of like technical, proper things wrong with this one. You know, the controls aren't too good. It doesn't look that good either, really. But in terms of like what's really special to me, at least, like its charm and stuff, it's way up there. It really is. But what is Knights? For those of you that don't know, well, Knights is a platform game where you didn't jump and there's no platforms really. Which is really weird, I know, but it's definitely what you would had all the elements to what you would call like a platform game, you know, like you are basically flying through the air on a 2D plane. Sometimes the camera goes behind you, but not very often, and you have to collect loads of little things, and basically, yeah, it's just how quickly can you go around these courses and these really imaginative levels. You know, you've got like water levels where there's water on the ceiling as well. You've got a museum that's like, all cushions, right? You've got like a fucking power plant thing in a canyon with like roller coasters and shit. I don't know, there's a lot of properly good imagination into it, and apparently a lot of research went into this game as well by Takashi Iizuka, who some of you will know as the main guy behind the Sonic the Hedgehog games as of now. And you can actually find like little interviews of him talking about how he researched the concept of dreams so much that he had people coming up to him in the office asking him, what does this dream I'm having mean and stuff, you know, like, if you ever saw that film, The King of Dreams, was like a, I don't know, random film from my childhood. Maybe I should put up a little image here or something, because I can't fucking remember. But yeah, it just like, see, this is the hard bit. It's like, what is it I'm saying about this game that I love so much? Well, NiGHTS, he is technically, well, sorry, I didn't mean to assume his gender. I didn't mean to do that at all, I'm sorry. Whew, whew, whew. I'm gonna get in trouble now, ain't I? But no, in seriousness, NiGHTS is actually designed so that he appears androgynous, you know, because you're supposed to be able to relate to him, and you're supposed to perceive whatever gender it is you want him to be, whether it be male or female. And that kind of shows in the game as the two playable characters are always two kids, a boy and a girl. And they're having troubles in their real life, and they're having dreams that reflect their troubles, and NiGHTS is basically the one to befriend them and let them overcome their dreams. And I think that's awesome, really. Like, Nightmare on Elm Street, but uplifting, you know? You've got these kids who are like having troubles, and they basically get their problems solved. Because when you consider it in real life, nothing's really happening. They're just going to sleep, they're having this weird as fuck dream, which isn't actually happening, supposedly. And, well, it's kind of implied that it is, but it's basically, they find, I think it's a really nice representation of if you've got problems, you can fight them yourself. You know, you can find solutions in the most unsuspecting of places, basically by literally facing your nightmares, you know? Yeah, it's just a real uplifting sort of thing, you know? And again, both games do a wonderful job of that, you know? Obviously the second one's a bit more chatty with voice acting, and they get a bit, they probably get a bit too, what's the word I'm looking for? A wee bit too preachy, I guess, you know, whereas the first one is obviously a lot more subtle with its like images and its message and stuff. But regardless, it's like, yeah, I love NiGHTS, I really do. I love the fact that Sega hasn't necessarily forgot about him, but they clearly have no intention of giving him another game. You know, like you can see him in like the Sonic and Sega racing games and other like Sega compilation stuff. There was that DLC that was like in Sonic Lost World, which was probably my favourite thing about Sonic Lost World. Oof, oh dear. But yeah, if I implore all of you to try out these games, okay? This one on the Wii, you can pick up for dirt cheap. I think they made too many copies or something, because you can always, I always go on the Amazon, you can find it for like less than a $5, okay? Every time I see it, I'm always like, oh, it's so cheap, I want to buy it again, but I already own it. You know, it's really weird. It's the same with like Mad World. Mad World's dirt cheap as well. Again, I think it's maybe Sega sometimes makes too many copies or something, I don't know. And as for the second one, well, the first one, sorry, the best way, definitely the best way to play that is on Steam, PS3 and Xbox 360, where you can download the HD remake of it. Because in 2008, Sega actually released a PlayStation 2 version of NiGHTS, the Sega Saturn game, with updated graphics and stuff, and the ability to play with the old graphics should you want, and they basically just took that and released it on modern consoles. So, yeah, that's definitely the best version of the game for sure, because it also includes things like Christmas Nights, which was this demo that was Christmas themed before the game came out, and I've got that as well. It's inside the box, but for the original Sega Saturn, that is. And yeah, amongst other things, so yeah, that's pretty much it. NiGHTS. I love you, NiGHTS. I hope you get another game soon, hopefully. Probably no, but doesn't matter because these two were so good. So that's that, guys. Yeah, See you after, thanks for watching. Bye bye.